Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. So in today's video we're actually going to be replacing the cabin air filter in my 2023 Ford F-150 with the 5.0 liter V8, and stay tuned till the end because we're also going to replace the same cabin air filter in my parents' 2021 Ford F-150 with the same engine. And the reason why I'm even talking about the cabin air filter today is because I'll do a little rundown. So the other day I took my truck in to get an oil change because I wanted to utilize the rest of my Ford Pass points. So I was just doing it so I could get a free oil change and where I don't have to pay out of pocket for anything. And then, you know, they were basically, I guess, doing a full inspection of the vehicle. And then I get a call from them saying, hey, you're gonna need a new cabin air filter and it's gonna cost like 75 to 80 bucks. And I said, nah, I'll hold off on it. And they were like, all right. So, you know, later I looked up on how to do it, and it turns out it's actually so easy. I could do it in my sleep. And so we're actually gonna talk about a couple different filters that I bought and why I chose the one that I chose. All right, so I'm on the inside of the truck, and these are the two filters that I bought. Well, actually, I bought two of each because I thought I was going to be going with this one, the Wix filter, at first. This one I actually bought at O'Reilly's for, believe it or not, over 30 bucks. And the reason why I say believe it or not is because, I mean, I don't know if this is right, but I mean, this type of filter material, it seems kind of cheap to me. But I started thinking, you know what, that was probably way too much money that I spent on it. So I decided to look on Amazon, and I found this for literally $10, so a third of the price. And it's a charcoal filter as well, so it'll filter out any like bad odors that could be going through. So I'm definitely excited to give this one a shot. And another thing I'm noticing is that this filter actually, like, as you can see, like how much like it really bends, and like it's really lightweight compared to this one. Like this one feels a lot heavier. So I guess that means that there's, you know, a lot of charcoal material in it to filter out any, you know, musty odors. But with that being said, I'm gonna show you guys how easy it is to swap it out. You just got to get behind that glove compartment and bam, you got instant access. And one thing I want to mention, the cabin air filter that I'm using, the charcoal filter that I bought off Amazon for $10, it's a Paroma cabin air filter. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm not really too sure, but either way, I mean, it got really good reviews, so that's why that I'm giving it a shot. And that's why I'm gonna hopefully get my money back for the one that I bought at O'Reilly's. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is, you know, obviously open the glove compartment, and then there's these two little tabs on each side. So basically what it does is it allows you to lower it even more. And so now I can take the glove compartment out, and then there's this honeycombed plastic piece right here that has the filter on the inside of it. We're gonna undo the two little tabs at each end of it, and there's a little wire harness that's in the way, so I apologize for that. And yeah, this is how these two tabs work. And the camera won't even focus. There we go. So we'll just set that up there for now, and then this is what a cabin air filter with less than 30,000 miles and is just a little over 2 years old looks like. Yeah, that is pretty nasty. So you guys might want to check your cabin air filter, because even if you drive a fairly new vehicle like I do, you'd be surprised how dirty it is. So I would definitely give it a shot at replacing the filter. And if we pay attention to the airflow arrows, so this is how I pulled it out. The airflow goes down, so use that in reference for the new filter. And like another thing too is that on this charcoal filter, it even clearly labels everything like on the Wix filter that I got at O'Reilly's, like literally, I mean, yeah, you can kind of see the arrow, but like the lettering, like you can barely see that. Like, I don't know if that has something to do with how cheap it was or whatnot. I mean, I could just be thinking of other things, but nonetheless, I mean, I definitely want to give this charcoal filter a shot. So we're just gonna slide it right back in where the old one came out. And sorry if you guys can't see, it's because it's so dark in here and my camera doesn't have a flashlight on it. But we're just gonna slide that in there. Bam, there we go. Now we just gotta put the little honeycomb mesh piece back on. So there's two little holes right there that these insert into. Sorry, I'm gonna have to put the camera down for this. All right, there we go. Now we just got to put the glove box back in, and how it works is there are these two little tabs. Well, there's actually three of them, and you just insert them into where these holes are. Hopefully you guys will be able to see it. I mean, there are these things right here, so you just gotta align them properly. Sorry, my knee is in the way. So now the glove box, it now functions like how it used to. So that's good. The cabin air filter is now replaced. And then we're gonna move on to my parents' 2021 F-150 Lariat. All right, so in the 2021 Lariat, it's the exact same process, you know. You just pinch these tabs in, then you discard that, and then the filter is exactly the same. You know, you just undo these tabs at the end, and it comes out just like that. And then here's the cabin air filter. So this filter, believe it or not, actually doesn't look quite as bad. I mean, it's still really bad, but maybe not as bad as what it was in my 2023 F-150. But, you know, that's because, you know, I do more driving on back roads at night and stuff, so that might have something to do with it. But either way, I mean, these cabin air filters, they get way dirtier way quicker than what you would expect them to. So, like I said, that's why I would definitely consider giving yours a check and seeing if it's dirty, and then definitely consider replacing it. So then now we're gonna install the new cabin air filter just like we did in my truck. There we go. Then just reinstall the glove box like we did last time. And bam, we're all done. All right, well, that pretty much covers how to change a cabin air filter on a 14th gen F-150, I guess, if you want to call it that. And, you know, why I chose the kind of filter that I chose, and why I'm hoping to get my money back on that Wix filter that I feel like I overpaid for, I guess. One last thing I do want to mention before I end the video right here is those of you that have a 12th gen F-150, like this 2014 F-150, the ones that were made from 2009 to 2014, luckily for you, you won't even have to worry about this whole process, because they actually didn't put cabin air filters in this generation F-150, believe it or not. They skipped it for some odd reason. I don't know why they did that, but nonetheless, you guys won't have to worry about a cabin air filter if you have this generation F-150. But yeah, like I said, that pretty much does it for my review on cabin air filters and how to change one out in an F-150. So don't forget, like, share, and subscribe. And if you guys have any other questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. But nonetheless, we'll see you in the next one.